So, a bunch of things have happened. I wanted to get a bubble tea for today, for right now, because I love bubble tea. I have tried the best one, unfortunately, not in my city. And since then, I've been trying to find one that was as good as that one. But I failed up until well, not now because whatever. The shop was closed. Okay, it was closed. It opens at 11 a.m., which you might be thinking, are you crazy? Why am I tearing up? What the hell? Does it happen to you that does it happen to you that when you haven't talked in a little while and then you start talking? Why am I tearing up? Like you tear up just out of nowhere. It's probably allergies. That's what it is. But whatever. If you're wondering why my face, I have these red dots and stuff, it's because I popped my blackheads yesterday. And this is the result, which I never do. I never pop anything on my face. But yesterday I did because it was bothering me more than usual and I just couldn't resist. So, anyway, bubble tea. 11 a.m. Why are you doing anything before 11 a.m.? You might be asking. And the answer to that will be that I'm anxious. I needed to do this right now, today, this morning, and it's the car. My brother needs the car later. I didn't have time. I didn't want to do it this afternoon because I have to work. I could have shifted my schedule, but I was already planning on doing it in the morning. And I don't know about you, but if you if you go to sleep thinking that you're going to do something the next day, it's got to happen. I'm not great at handling unplanned events. That's the whole anxious starter package, I guess. But yeah. So that's where we're at. So the best alternative I can find to the bubble tea. I want to cry. This happens because I'm in Italy, all right? And we don't have I wish we were more like the US, where it's a cultural thing to drink something always, pretty much. I mean, not as bad as there, because diabetes and all that stuff. But I mean, this is a hot tea from McDonald's. I thought that I could, which was the only thing open, by the way. I thought that I could get a warm drink that has no sugar in it, because unless it's bubble tea, that's good. But everything else, I don't want a Coke. I don't want any kind of soda or anything. I don't want coffee because I'm already anxious. So green tea is the next best option for me. But are you kidding me? This is 10 centimeters or however many inches. I can calculate however many inches it is. Wait, 3? Less than 3, 2. Because 2.5. Oh no, 4 inches. This is 4 inches beverage. And I don't know how many ounces it is. 0.2 liters. Doesn't happen a US person, but whatever. It's a tiny thing. And it was I paid €1.50 for this. So it's not, I'm bothered, all right? I should have asked for 2 of these things, put them in a cup for a normal size beverage with a bit of cold water, because this is too hot to drink now. And that's it. That's what I'm going to do next time. I feel like it's a good option. But anyway, so this is the story about this tiny beverage that I have in my hand. I look like a huge human because of this tiny thing, but I'm not huge. I'm normal size. It's small. Anyway, taste test. I'm gonna burn my tongue so bad. I mean, I already know the taste of this because this is a pretty popular brand of things, of tea. Not my favorite, by the way. Twinings. Not my favorite at all. I'm learning a lot about tea. Well, not, I've ordered one book and I'm about to order another one. But I want to be like a tea freak. I want to become a tea freak. I want to know everything about like Japanese tea is so fascinating to me. I can't. It's so fascinating. So I want to learn more about tea. And so that's why I don't love the normal like popular brands or whatever. Anyway, tea is fine. Ouch. It's a bit too hot. That's fine. I would open my windows because it will cool it down, but then you wouldn't hear me because I'm kind of in the middle of the road. Because that would be awesome to be like to film a video, to do something in the car in the middle of nowhere. But there's nothing that's in the middle of nowhere here because it's so small and there's so many people. Gotta love Italy. Anyway, the way the reason why, Jesus, the reason why I'm filming this video is because I love, as everyone else, the Sturniolo triplets, and unfortunately, I don't have twins, or a twin, or two twins, or whatever they are. I have a brother who's younger and who's Italian like me, but he doesn't speak English like me, so I can't. And all my friends do not speak English, like, or at least I'm self-conscious in speaking English with them, if that makes sense, because they know my Italian self and not my English self. Am I sounding weird? No, it's just that's the thing. I'm not complicated. I thought it's this morning. I'm not complicated. I am non-boring, right? Ugh, I hate talking about myself. Anyway, so the thing is that I want English speaking friends. I want to have like a podcast. And these are all things that I want, by the way, because I see them on social media. Not because, like, I mean, I have friends. I have English speaking friends already who are not living close to me. So we can't really hang out or anything. We just speak on the phone. But I want to have like friends. And I've seen this girl on TikTok and she was having like a podcast with her friends called I'm Glad We're Friends or something like that. And I love that idea so much. So I'm like, if I see something like this and I enjoy the idea that comes to me by seeing that, not even the reality of that, the idea that I have when I see that, then I instantly want to do it and I want to have it and I want to have friends and I want to have a podcast with them and all of these things, which doesn't really make any sense if you looking back, but yeah, I want English speaking friends. But you know what I don't want? I don't want to go through the process of becoming friends. Because there's like when you meet someone, there's a barrier, an initial barrier of just awkwardness and ugh, that feeling of like just weird. And I hate that feeling so much. I pretty much lead my life trying not to feel that feeling ever in my life, as pretty much every human, I think, because that's called discomfort and no one likes discomfort, of course. What am I saying here? But no, the thing is that I don't want that initial thing, because then you can't show how weird you are, because partly you don't want to scare them away, partly you're too self-conscious and not confident enough and too anxious to go through all of that. But then I just want to be friends, you know? And then I'm also an introvert, of course, because it's, again, the whole package of being anxious, being an introvert, and all these things. But one thing I've noticed, sorry. Oh my goodness, I have like allergies happening inside me, not coming out, which is probably best. But anyway, I've noticed that the world has become much more introvert friendly than it used to be when I was growing up. Either that or the fact that I've learned to accept it and that I don't find it wrong or that wrong anymore. Because I've always been surrounded by extroverted people, except for my family, but whatever. All my friends and stuff, they were all extroverted. And my like classmates and stuff, all extroverted. And I was like, I'm the outcast, of course. Thinking that very basic psychological patterns happening. And then social media happened, and somehow I've been put in contact, and I keep being put in contact with so many introverted people. And like living that girl from the podcast, like the Glad We're Friends podcast, she lives alone, and she normalized her whole account. Jesus, I struggle to speak English with the H. Like, I don't know where the H are placed. If that makes sense. Anyway, her account is all about normalizing living alone and being alone and doing things alone and enjoying that kind of lifestyle, which I'm all about because I love being alone. I'm alone now. I love it so much. I've escaped multiple times from my home city just to be alone and to not be around all the people that I grew up with. Alone, completely by myself, and I enjoyed the process very much, except for a few unplanned things happening, which, if you remember, I'm not good at handling that much, or I don't enjoy doing. I mean, I can handle them, but I just suffer in silence, which is not good, not pleasant at all. But what am I even saying here? I am saying that I want to have friends, but I don't want to have them. Do I want to? I mean, I want to have friends. I mean, virtual friends is the best option for everyone. Everyone introverted, of course. Because I mean, think about it. We wouldn't have to like. If you see me now in a video, it's on your, like, it's your decision to see me, to watch me, and to interact with me. And for me, if I film, it's the same thing. Like, it's under our control. Nothing unplanned can happen if we're virtual friends. Does this make sense? Am I crazy? Probably, but no. I mean, it's so much better. I feel like people have realized it probably a long time ago, and now I'm just here thinking that I've found fire, and it's a very normal thing and very makes sense thing. But anyway, so yeah, let's be friends. I want to play game. Oh, my other thing is I love Taboo. The game Taboo. I love it so much. But nobody ever... Oh, there's a car. Oh, don't stop here, please. I can't talk anymore if you're here. Is she stopping? No, okay, she's going away. Whew, thank God. So I love Taboo so much, but I want to play way more than the people around me want to play. If it was for me, I would be just playing all day games because I love them for some reason. And I don't usually like, whatever. I love Taboo. But, so I thought that we could play, as friends, we could play here. I mean, it would be awesome to have another person here with all the requisites that I want in the person that would be here. But I think that it would be so much, I mean, the person's not here. So you got to do what you got to do. And I can play with you. And I feel like that's awesome. So I'm filming on my phone, and I can't, because there's a Taboo online, of course, on the internet. But I can't use my phone for both filming and playing that. So I thought of bringing my Kindle, because it has internet and it has connection and it has all the things that I would be able to play on there, but I forgot to bring it. So we don't have the Kindle today, and we can't play Taboo together today. But my idea is I say the description to you, and you guess the word, And then I leave you like a minute or so, and then I say the word. No, less than a minute. I mean, 10 seconds. And I give you the word. And if you guessed it, great. And if you didn't, okay. So I feel like that's a good idea. What do you think? I don't know. Probably no one's gonna see this anyway. Oh no. Oh no, we're not gonna let the depressed self come into this conversation. She's out of here for now. I mean, we do accept her. We do love her. We do understand that she's there for a reason. It's also probably very genetic because my whole family is depressed, but not in a bad way. I mean, we're all very just negative. Not negative. I mean, we can, if we let go, wait, if we don't, I mean, our comfort zone is depression. Let's put it that way. Or negativity. I mean, or just negative thinking, which is the opposite of a wellness, well-being. So getting out of our comfort zone means to get out of this depressed and like very negative, everything's going bad, everything always going to go bad personality, and tune into a more positive personality. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking because it's been 16 minutes and I cannot believe that I can talk alone by myself and have a monologue for this long. I'm going to have a bubble tea now because I think that I'm not satisfied at all with this little thingy. Because, yeah. Next time I'm going to film in the afternoon. I'm going to bring my Kindle. I'm going to have a bubble tea. We're going to have a great time and we're going to be friends through a screen where interactions are easier. And I mean, boomer and my parents and that generation, also boomers are not like my parents are not boomers. My parents are Gen X. But since we're in Italy and things are shifted backwards, like we're a bit late on everything, I feel that my parents are boomers. Like they behave as boomers in the US. And then I'm a millennial. I mean, I was born in 96, so I'm kind of borderline, but I behave as a millennial completely. I would not ever consider myself Gen Z. Not even my brother. My brother's a millennial as well, and he's from 2001. So that's full Gen Z. He's not Gen Z at all. So we're a little bit behind on that, and I feel, and the boomers would say about this virtual interaction, that it's so depressing and that humans need sociable stuff and in-person stuff, and they hated COVID. I'm not gonna say this too loud, but was the best thing for this, for just having found out that we can do everything virtually, was the best thing for me. Like being at home, not being able to go out, awesome. Thank you very much. I love that. Why? I mean, of course, if you can work from home and are able to make money from home, that's great. Because my parents have to go out for work and they weren't feeling so good about it. But anyways, we're gonna connect next time. I'll give you an appointment. We'll schedule it, even though it's all fake. I feel like will I even upload this on the internet? Because I'm a bit self-conscious about it. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see when I will be able to film, but it's Thursday today, so the weekend's close enough, which I'm happy about. But this weekend, I don't know if we're going to go to the seaside with my family. My brain wants my mouth to talk so much faster than my mouth can actually do. And I hate this mismatch thing. It bothers me. But I'm going to try and speak slower and slow down my brain and breathe. So yeah, we're going to go probably to the seaside. If we don't go to the seaside, I'll play Taboo, which I'm excited about, this weekend. if I manage to do it tomorrow afternoon, that would be great. Maybe I can do it tomorrow afternoon. Because my grandma broke a leg and we have to visit her on at lunchtime and then evening time. But my dad goes in the evening, so me and my brother have to split the lunch times. Today's my brother, but he needs a car to go there because it's up on a hill and whatever. But tomorrow it's my turn, and after lunch I can actually go. I could have, oh my god, I could have sushi. I could have sushi after seeing her. Have lunch there and just film this taboo thing. Playing taboo after lunch. That would actually work, maybe. And get a freaking bubble tea, because I love. No, I'll get it today, and then I'll be fine with it. All right. 20 minutes, 4 minutes to say what? I don't even know. Whatever. Bye. Thank you for watching. I love you. New friends.